Hello friends and fellow flute enthusiasts, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Johnny's Flute Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at an alternating drone by Singing Tree Flutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back, I'm Jonny Lipford, and on this channel we do tips, tutorials, reviews, cover songs, original songs, meditations, all sorts of things showcasing the versatility of the Native American flute. If you're new here, consider subscribing and drop a comment below so we can welcome you. Also below you'll find show notes, some links, and also some goodies, so be sure to check those out. All right, friends, check it out. This is an alternating drone flute by Miguel Medina of Singing Tree Flutes. So what's going on here? We've got all these black marks and some turquoise in here too. This is called Lichtenberg wood burning. You can see the Singing Tree logo there. Okay. So this is an alternating drone. So you've probably seen regular drone flutes before. What makes this an alternating drone rather than just a regular drone? Flute makers are getting creative. So what we have here is I've got a regular modern native style flute here. We've got the 6 playing holes here. This plays just like a regular A flute. Okay, and on the other side we have a drone, and what I really love about these drone flutes, I think Miguel makes all of his drone flutes this way, 2 blocks. And I like how the leather goes between and they're not just shared, wrapped around with just a spacer between. That works okay too, but this gives me more control. I do believe if you pull the leather out though, of this hole between the two, it could get interesting to get the leather back in there. You need like a small rod or something, a pair of tweezers or something to grab the leather and pull it back through. So if you have one of these flutes, just keep that in mind, that maybe you just keep the leather in that hole when you remove the block. Okay, so we've got the flute, the regular side, and then on this side we've got a drone, but it's got one hole over here, and it's kind of midway up the flute. We've got some tuning holes down here. That's fine, that's kind of a normal thing. But we've got this other hole here that's like, that looks kind of weird. And what this is it gives you an option for another note on that drone. Because on a regular drone, if we didn't have this, you would just get that constant A note. You'd get the fundamental or the octave. Okay, I'm doing that by breath control and also tonguing a little bit. But what this hole does, so I'm just playing the drone side, and there are 2 mouthpieces here as well, or holes here that you can blow in. My right side here plays the regular flute. The left side, of course, then plays the drone flute. Right, so what is that? Okay, if I go over here to the A, not that. Nope. Oh, there it is. Right, so that's a 5th. That's going to give me the key of E. So I'm going to go A, B, C, D, E. Yes, that's going to give me an E. So that gives me a 5th of A. So that's the alternating part here, where you can have the drone part play in A, and you can have it play a 5th. So you can have it play an E. Now, we could go down a rabbit hole here. Flute makers are doing all kinds of things with, 4ths and 5ths, and as you visit Miguel's website, you'll find that he makes drone flutes that have the drone side as a 5th below or a 4th below, right? So there's all different kinds of combinations of drones when we get into those multi-chambered flutes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play the flute as a regular drone. So I'll play it as a single flute. Then I'll play it as a regular drone. I'll keep my pinky here. And for me, that's, I don't know if my pinky is short or long. It's finding itself in a a little bit of I got to curve a little bit. I want it to stay flat, so I've just got to play with this a little bit to find the comfort in this particular one. For me, I would want that hole a little bit lower, but that's me. You could pick it up and it could be fine for you. It's just one of the things that we work through. Okay, so regular flute, and then I'll play it as a regular drone, and then I'll play it as a fifth drone, so I'll keep this one open, and then I'll just freeform and play alternating between the A and the E on the drone side. Here we go. Regular drone. And you hear that higher note. When I get about halfway up the flute on a drone, I want to be able to push that drone from the fundamental to the octave. And that gives me an option as well. Some drone flutes like to hang out on that bottom note. And if that's your preference, that's okay. For me, my preference would be when I go about halfway up the flute, then I want to tongue it, you know, and push a little bit more and have that drone flute hit the octave note. So now I'm going to play it as a fifth drone. Sounds okay, but where the magic really happens with a flute like this is when you alternate, and that's really the beauty of it. You have a couple options. You can play it as a regular or a fifth drone, but having an option really helps. So we get these beautiful tones in here. So anyway, this has been a review of a singing tree. I'll leave a link in the description below for some goodies and a coupon code that you can use at Singing Tree Flutes as well. And hopefully I will be doing more reviews on Singing Tree Flutes. I want to get my hands on one of those fifth below drones because they sound really beautiful. Miguel does a great job here on YouTube as well. He posts a lot of content that's quite diversified, whether it's a flute that he's working on, a flute that's for sale, or just sharing music or wisdom with folks as well. So I'll leave a link in the description below so you can visit him on YouTube as well. And I look forward to seeing you in another video really soon. So please consider subscribing here if you haven't already, and we will see you soon. In the meantime, keep the music flowing. Hi friends, thanks so much for watching this video. If you're looking to grow as a flute player and achieve more in your flute journey, click below. If you're looking for more videos like this, see the playlist in the corner. And lastly, please consider subscribing so you're among the first to know when new videos drop. Thanks again, see you soon.